Hey, this is Jim again. Back to the third part of my SD22 Nissan diesel engine in a Chevy S10, 1986 Chevy S10 four-wheel drive long bed. I have the motor in. I have it running. I did have some difficulties with it. I had a metallic tapping sign on the fourth cylinder, and what it was the injector was sticking and it was leaking, so it was, I guess, detonating in the wrong position with the piston. Took it apart yesterday, got it all freed up, and everything seems to run really good. I'm going to start it here in a little bit for you guys, but you can see it is the SD22 Nissan diesel, and it is in a Chevy S10 four-wheel drive pickup. The truck itself, I'm looking for a better bed. I live up here in the Rust Belt and the bed's pretty bad, so I'm going to look for possibly a Texas or a Southern bed, and something I can more or less just scuff and paint. Cab's in good shape. I did it a few years ago. My three sons all drove this truck, so it's got a lot of use over the years. It had the 2.5 Iron Duke in it, and I removed it. And of course, as you can see, I have the Nissan diesel in it. Had to make a lot of adapters to get it to work. It's got the T5 Chevy transmission in it. Had to make motor mounts. Had to make an adapter for the transmission to the engine so they could bolt together alternator brackets. No, I'm sorry, not alternator brackets, power steering brackets. And the only problem I have with the engine right now is the oil pan I made. I got some leaks around the flange, so I'm either going to try to seal that up or I'm going to pull it back out and change the pan around and possibly and repaint the engine. You can see it's scratched up a little bit from all the fine tuning trying to get it running. In the white box over here, I have a Arduino I bought off of eBay, and it's a microcontroller, and it does all the engine management stuff. It runs the injection pump, 3-position injection pump, stop, start, and run positions. I made a truth table from the switches in that gear motor for the injection pump, and then I wrote the program to do the control. It also does some algorithms for temperature. I have a homemade temperature probe in the engine, and it's an analog input to the microcontroller. I wrote an algorithm, and I look at the temperature of the engine to turn the fan on, the electric fan, and also to control my glow plug time. So it all worked out pretty good. I have to get the alternator charging yet. It's not working. You can see I need to put a windshield wiper motor in. It's missing. It went bad, and I have to replace it. Other than that, it's pretty much ready to run. I'm going to pause this. Well, I'll just leave it on. And I'm going to try to start this and see if I can get it started for you guys. As you can see, on the dash I have well, it's kind of fuzzy. Let me see if I could turn this, maybe I could turn this on manual focus or something, but let's see, I'm not real sure how to use this camera. My kid uses it. But you can see there's a red LED and a blue LED. That's a 2-position toggle switch. After it starts, when I turn the key on, the microcontroller puts it in the start position, and then if I push the switch up towards the blue LED, it puts it in a run position. If I push it down, it puts the injection pump in the stop position. Now on the left hand side, that is a glow plug indicator. It's on, and then when it goes off, I start the motor. So let's give it a try, see what it does, see if it starts. It's usually cold starting, but then it runs good. So let me turn this on, turn the key on. Okay, put it in run position. There's your glow plug indicator. So I think it's 25 seconds when it's cold. So you can also see that I added some gauges. You can see the 4-wheel drive shifter. So it's a nice old truck. I'm looking forward to driving it. Maybe take it to some car shows. See what there's a focus there. It's a little better. So it's almost, there it goes. Oh. in the run position there. Yeah, it's a cold running little motor. Once it warms up, it really smooths out nice.